Good morning, everyone. I'm Bryan Cheng. I'm 22, and I was born and raised in Ottawa, Ontario. You're joining me here in my musical base of Berlin, where I study at the University of the Arts. And in fact, I was very lucky to get an apartment that's so close to school. You can pretty much see it from my balcony. It's just beyond these trees right here. During a non-pandemic year, when I'm not here in Germany, I'm usually on tour either with my pianist sister Sylvie as the Cheng Square Duo, or as a soloist with orchestra, or in a chamber music setting. These days though, I'm taking advantage of this forced concert sabbatical to learn new repertoire and work on upcoming projects. So I'm very glad and grateful to the Montreal Chamber Music Festival for giving me this opportunity to share with you all what a day in my life currently looks like. So I just had a quick breakfast and we're going to start off the day with some practicing. During the corona times, the regulations have changed a little bit, so the students are now assigned their own practice room for the duration of a whole week. And this week I'm in the new practice pods that were just built recently for our school, and they still smell like fresh wood. Before I tell you about what we're going to be working on today in the practice room, I wanted to introduce to you my beautiful cello that I'm playing right now. It's the Bonjour Stradivarius from the year 1696, on loan to me from the Canada Council for the Arts. They have a wonderful musical instrument bank program that loans these world-class string instruments to young Canadian players, and it's just such a privilege to be able to work with this beauty every single day and to share it with audiences around the world. I call her Aretha because of her powerful voice and the dark quality. The piece that I'm going to play for you today is actually a part of a project that my duo partner Sylvie and I have come up with, celebrating Beethoven's 250th birthday. We were supposed to premiere this project in June with a European tour, and then we were going to bring it to Canada and the US, but unfortunately that got postponed. So now we're looking at doing some live stream performances in the fall with various North American presenters, and we're really hoping, fingers crossed, that in the winter we'll be able to perform the project for real live audiences. So the project itself consists of a marathon of Beethoven's 5 piano-cello sonatas, as well as 3 new commissions, each inspired by one of the middle sonatas. And the whole project is called Ludwig and Beyond. Now, the excerpt that I'm going to play for you is from Paul Wianko's Sonata Number 1, which was inspired by Beethoven's Sonata Number 4. And Paul is an American composer, but he is also a cellist himself. So that makes this piece so much fun to play because he writes incredibly naturally for the instrument, and it's just a brilliant sonata all around. Now, one of the things that I love about working with living composers, or perhaps the main thing that I love, is that you can have a dialogue with them. You can ask them questions and get their feedback, and it's so rewarding. And this is something that as classical musicians we've always wanted to do with our favorite dead composers, such as Beethoven. So after sending a preliminary recording of the piece to Paul, he sent back his detailed comments, and one of the things that he wanted to hear even more was this electronica style groove, the pulsing rhythm of the section. And we were both curious also to see what it would be like if we pushed the tempo just another notch higher, to see if it would be even more exciting. So let's give it a shot. Today I also have a lesson with my fantastic teacher, Jens Peter Meitz, whom the students call JP. And it'll also give me a chance to show you our famous Studio 53 behind the doors. I'm here in Studio 53 with the legend himself.
This is the legend.
That's true, Mr. Emanuel Feuermann. We're about to work on some Beethoven Sonata No. 1. So I just had a great lesson with my teacher. He went into a lot of detail and I'm pretty mentally exhausted. But now I think it's time to decompress. So I'm gonna meet my friend Yunus for some ping pong, and we're gonna do some cooking together, which are two of my favorite hobbies. We're both pretty hungry after some high energy ping pong. So we got some groceries. What are we gonna make today, Yunus?
We're gonna make some Puglian tomato dish.
Ooh.
Fresh.
Something very refreshing, right?
Refreshing.
Yeah, looking forward. So we're just finishing up our fresh pasta meal. Got some beautiful San Marzano tomatoes. And we also did a nice salad here. If you can see it. Ooh, yes. With maple, lemon, garlic dressing. And then afterwards we just have some burrata to put on top and we're done. So here we have our finished meal. Beautiful Puglian pasta with the fresh burrata and our beautiful summer salad and a glass of rosé to cool us down on a summer day. Guten Appetit! Because of the time difference, it's a good time now to check in with my family, so I'm just gonna give Sylvie a call. We usually talk every day to just check in on each other and also discuss some upcoming projects for our duo or deadlines that need to be met. And also I think we're going to do some yoga together over FaceTime. Hi Sylvie, how are you? I've just taken a nice long shower after a wonderful yoga session, and I've also just finished my nighttime reading. I'm currently rereading I Am Pilgrim, one of my all-time favorite mystery thriller novels. Before I head to sleep, I wanted to once more thank the Montreal Chamber Music Festival for giving me this chance to share with you a day in my life. This pandemic has changed all of our lives in so many ways. I haven't been able to show you the other things that I love about living in Berlin, such as attending all the amazing concerts and visiting the multitude of museums. But most crucially, we as musicians are not able to do what we love, and that's giving live concerts. It's been difficult to come to terms with the reality that I won't be able to return to my regular touring schedule for at least another year and probably more. But the best that I can do now is to continue honing my craft and keep coming up with new ideas and projects that truly excite me. So I'm very hopeful for the future, and I also hope that when the time comes, you will all come out in droves to support the artists that you love. Thank you very much for watching, and good night. Here in Europe, you can see that things are gradually returning to normal, and people are enjoying eating outside on the patio with socially distanced tables and taking in the warm summer nights. I'm here backstage. Tonight I'm about to play my first public concert for a live audience in about 5 months. We're doing a special arrangement of the Schumann Cello Concerto for Cello Ensemble, and I'm here with my good friends and colleagues Luca and Benji, and we're gonna have lots of fun tonight, right? Yeah. Thank you.